Okay, and here is what I am talking about. You see the way those wires are cut into by these spades? It cut half the wire apart. So now you only have half the strands carrying the current that they're supposed to be carrying through all of the strands. So you're increasing the resistance inside the wire. You're also increasing the amount of heat inside that wire. And this little metal tab here, these spades, actually get hot and start melting things. So this is a terrible way to connect two wires together. There are so many other better ways and better pieces to use than one of these, and do not use these outside the car. There are spade connectors like these that really, why did they put those spade connectors there? They're attached to wires that you can't move, like this one here. This one is attached right here, and it goes from this wire harness to this wire harness. Why did they need a spade connector there? Why not just connect them together as a unit? There's no reason for this spade connector. There's no reason for that spade connector there. They left all kinds of wiring everywhere. This is what they left for the speaker wires. And look at this horrible connection. Who does that? That is not the way this should have been done. This should have been done similar to the way we did it here. We have one more piece of heat shrink that's going to go over the silver there, but that's the way it should be. They should be completely insulated, not bare wire showing everywhere. And look at how easy that just fell off. It just came right off. So you have to use the proper connectors to do all this. This is not proper. This is not the way you wire up a car. That's a fire hazard. At some point on some other wire, it could be even more of a hazard. Here's another example. Why do we have these spade connectors there when we're just going into this harness, which goes into this box? We have the connectors right here that you can just take apart. So why did we need these spade connectors here? I have no idea. So there's a lot of wiring in here. Here's another. They used all these butt connectors right here to connect all these wires to get this plug where they needed it. Well, that's fine, but why not stagger these? Put one here, one here, one here, and one here. So this way you don't have this big, huge bundle right there. And then they just black tape everywhere. This is off of just one set of wires that were used to do this, to keep everything nice. I mean, this shouldn't have been done. It should not have been done like this. And then somebody had one of these Scotch clips right there, and there you go. There's what they do to the wires. Look at that. That is absolutely terrible. And then they just left it like that. They had one of these on this wire, took it off, and then just left the wire wide open. So again, not a good thing to be done. There's no reason for it. Fix it, make it right. They had these wires here. That's it. That's how they had them. Don't know where they go yet, but that was it. That's how the wires were. We pulled everything, started moving stuff around, and these wires just came out. And I was like, oh, okay, where do they go to? So now we got to trace these wires down. So there's a lot of things on here that I don't like the way they did, and we're redoing everything. These are just a few small examples of what's going on. Another thing that they did is way back here, if you look closely, there's a control unit right there. When they put this all together, they ordered the wrong head unit, which is the controller for the AC and heat. They ordered the wrong head unit to fit in the console, and they also ordered the wrong controller for that head unit. So we ended up having to take that all out and put a new one in. So yeah, there's a lot of things that whoever did this work did not do correctly. And we're going to go ahead and redo everything. Basically, All of this is going to have to be redone. Everything under here will have to be redone and done properly. They also never put in the correct neutral safety switch. They had for the 3-speed automatic the neutral safety switch in here. We went ahead and ordered the correct neutral safety switch for the 4-speed automatic. So when you put it into gear, everything works the way it should. You can't start it in reverse, nor can you start it in any of the forward gears. So this way, when the car does start, it doesn't lurch either way. You can only start it in neutral and in park. We also put the correct shifter gate on here because, again, they still had the 3-speed shifter gate. So you would have had to put it in neutral for first gear, for drive gear, and then you could still have gotten to second gear, but would have never gotten into very low first gear by pulling the shifter back. So took it all apart, put the correct shifter gate in. So we're redoing everything. Another thing that I found that they did is they don't clean the contacts. This is an old relay. Look at the contact there. They just left it like that and then plugged it back in. Do you really expect this relay to now work with a contact that has that much corrosion on it? It should look like these contacts or this contact for the horn. So there you go. There's some of the things that they have done. We are cleaning it all up, making it real nice, and yeah, can't wait to get this thing done. So there you go, guys. I will talk to you real soon. Have fun. Okay, bye.